I'm saying this at the start of my video now because like I've already filmed the video and everything, but I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who subscribed recently because I have not been posting a lot at the moment and my subscribers have still been going up. So thank you. And I never like say thank you and like subscribe at the end of my videos. I don't think I do anyway, but yeah, just wanted to say thank you and I will get better. I'll get better. I'm working on it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm back in Manchester after the Christmas holiday because I just could not do any work in Derby, and I actually said this in my last video and it didn't get any better. So it's like the 11th of January now and I have one formative criminal essay thing to write and then a contract one which is like summative and like 33% of my contract grade. So I really need to get on it, but I've bought an air fryer. And it was delivered yesterday and my accommodation still haven't like messaged me to go down and pick it up. So I'm gonna go down and do that now. But do you know why it is that I wanna do it? Basically, you know, every time you cook chicken, I don't even know why I'm holding it like this. Every time you cook chicken and then you put like flavouring on it and if you fry it, sometimes it just all comes off because I move it around too much because I'm scared of it all burning. So I thought if it's in an air fryer, it will just like stay flat and all the flavouring will stay on. When I tell you this was the most difficult box to carry up to my flat, which is on the other side from the office, I really mean it. Like, it's huge. I'm gonna open it and have a look. Guys, this air fryer is absolutely huge. And I had to get this tray out, and to do that, you have to press this button. And I could not do it because of my acrylic nails. So I literally had to go and get my flatmate to do it. No, look at me in the reflection. That makes me feel sick. You're never seeing that again. That was absolutely awful. But maybe I'm gonna use it later. I don't really know. It's kind of exciting, but it is huge. Like, I don't know where I'm gonna put it in here. It is quite a big kitchen actually, I could find somewhere. So I'm going to show you how the air fryer works. I'm already anxious about the chicken because I pulled one of my nails off and it's really sore and I'm scared there's a cut in it and I'm scared that I've got chicken juice in it. So I've already been Googling that, like, will I get ill from this? Anyway, I'm such an anxious chicken cooker, I swear. So I have my marinated chicken. Basically, I'm going to turn the air fryer on and then to warm it up, you do like 5 minutes on 80 heat just to like get it going. There we go. Next I put the chicken in there and I've just put it on at 190 degrees at 20 minutes. So it's been 10 minutes and now I'm just gonna flip them over. Kind of forgot to update the rest of this video, but the chicken is done. I've kind of ate most of it. Wraps, we've got onion, cheese, salsa. It is very nice, delicious. Okay, so like it's been a couple of days since I have updated this video, but I've handed in my contract summative work and I just handed in my criminal work. It was an essay and a problem question and I'm so scared, like I'm really nervous. I'm going to tell you now how I think I did on these, just in case this is also like the video that I get my grades in as well, I don't know. But the contract summative, I don't know because last time I did a contract one, I thought I did all right, and then I ended up missing some of the key points, which in my defense, I still don't think were key points. Like, it didn't affect the problem, but anyway. But I think I've done okay. Like, I've got a lot more references than last time. On the criminal one, the essay, I wrote it really bad the first time, and I kind of redid it, and I think it's better. And then the criminal problem question, I think is all right. Like, out of all three, I think the best might be like criminal problem question and the worst being the criminal essay, because we've never wrote an essay before, like for law anyway. But yeah, that's just a little update on that. I'm actually so scared. And my exams start in literally like 2 days and they're public law and property law. So I'll film some of the stress of that because I haven't revised it all because I've been so busy doing the coursework. And I thought like, because I'm giving it on the 21st and I just hand it in on the 29th, like it can't be that hard. But I do have multiple choice tests, which are timed, which will be hard and I should be revising for. So it is my fault if I like fuck them up. So I just finished reading the book, They Both Die at the End, which I started reading literally like 2 months ago, maybe more. Then I've just finished it today. It was meant to be really good. It was like one of them TikTok books that like went viral. And it was about like you get called when you're gonna die. Like you have 24 hours after the call that you'll die in. And apparently people were like sobbing when they read it and I was like, this will be a really good book. It hasn't affected me. Like, it barely even made me sad. It was kind of just boring. Like just reading about someone living a normal day. Yeah, they weren't living a normal day, like they were doing like exciting things, but like it wasn't really my cup of tea. So I'm disappointed. Okay, I look ridiculous because of this headband, but it's my study headband, so we're going to ignore that. My property law exam is released in like 1 minute, and then my public law is like 2 o'clock. It's 9:45 now, and I got up early just so that I could, you know, look at the problem question together. Apologies for the shit lighting here. Also, like, I won't be able to tell you what the question is because that's like, I'm pretty sure that amounts to like plagiarism, because all the questions are like Uni of Manchester questions. They're not like, you know, like GCSE exams where everyone's is the same. Okay, right, I'm opening the question now. I feel like I've filmed this like I'm opening my results. I've not, I'm just like nervous, like in case it's a horrible question, because I don't have long to write it. I have a week, including the public law one as well. Well, it's about Sherlock Holmes and Mycroft, I can tell you that. Oh my god, it's huge. It's like pages with like witnesses, a copy of the will. Okay, well, I'm gonna have a proper read through of it. Okay, one quick comment. It has literally taken me like 10 minutes just to read the question. Like it is so long. And like, it's all these terms and conditions. We've never ever known about terms and conditions for wills. Like we haven't been like taught about that. Like I don't know what to do with them. Okay, like it's the same day, but I just wanted to point out, I was saying terms and conditions, but what I meant was like clauses and like sub clauses. I didn't mean like, it wasn't like terms and conditions of a will, because I completely worded that wrong. Like this is a really difficult question. So property law so far is going absolutely shit. Still don't feel any better about it, and it's now 2 o'clock. Like it's literally going awful. I just feel like the more I'm like, the closer I am to solving the problem, the more little problems I find along the way. And on that note, property was meant to be the easier one, and the public law has just been released, so I'm gonna look at that now. I'm scared, like this one was meant to be better. I'm literally nervous. This will be like a really short one, but it will probably be like harder, I think. Oh, and I have a choice out of 2 questions for this. I forgot about that. Right, okay. Okay, the first question isn't too bad. Okay, the second one doesn't seem as easy off the bat, but I would have to read the section of the like legislation that it's talking about to see how difficult it was, if you know what I mean. I feel like I'm gonna have a breakdown this week. This property law one is literally awful. I feel like I didn't tell you enough about what my property exam is about, because I can't show the actual exam. Like I can tell you what it's about. So basically, Sherlock Holmes died and then left a will, but before his will, he like spoke to Mycroft and he spoke to Watson, and he was like, I want you to hold this property on trust for this person, I want you to hold this property on trust for this person. And then obviously in the face of the will, some of the trusts are a secret trust. So it didn't say that they're trusts in the actual will, but you just had to know that they were secret trusts. And I still haven't worked out what I'm meant to be doing with all the terms and conditions. Also something I'm not sure about, which I will have to find out, but I'm not at that point in the essay yet, is it says a lot in the problem question, like I give John Watson the residue of my estate free of inheritance tax. And I don't know if, like, can he say that? Like, can he say you're not paying inheritance tax on it? Like, I don't get what it means by that. Like, does it mean that the inheritance tax has already come out before he gives it to John Watson? I don't know. I'm a little bit confused. And like, I don't think the words inheritance tax have ever come up in any of my lectures or seminars, so that's why I'm a bit confused as well, because it's not even something I know. And just counted, I have been doing that one problem for over 6 hours, just one paragraph, so like one problem, which is a bit ridiculous. I don't know why it took me that long, but I've planned out what I need to do for every single day to have finished both essays on time, and I'll be fine. Like, I have enough days, as long as I stick to what I've put down in each day. What I've been loving doing recently is going to the library. Guys, I know a lot of people that subscribe to my account are from the Uni of Manchester. If you haven't been to the library yet, go. There's like the Ali G library and then the main library. Main library is like, in my eyes, it's like a law library. There is like a section that's law, but it isn't like a main law library, but it's giving me like old Harry Potter vibes. Sounds a bit ridiculous, but like big wooden tables and like dim lights, and it feels like you're inside a castle, and that was so dramatic. And then Ali G is like a big bright lights, modern, weird shaped chairs sort of building, and they're open 24/7. Ali G is open 24/7. Main library's open till 2 in the morning, but I kind of want to go now, but because it's exams, like if you don't go first thing in the morning, you won't get a seat. So I think I'm gonna go like late at night maybe. Depends how much like, you know, like will to live I've got left. Because I have already done this for 6 hours. That's disgusting. Okay, so like it seems like I waffled on a lot more than I thought I did in this video. So I'm gonna leave it here for today's video. I'll definitely be posting again soon, so I'm gonna keep filming the rest of my exams. But I just don't want to make like a 20-minute long video that no one's interested in watching. Do you know what I mean? If like keep it short and sweet, that's the best way. So yeah, I think I will go to the library later. I'm definitely gonna upload this because like I felt like I needed a break. Like I just sat, and I always get really uncomfortable like when I'm working. If I try to sit at my desk, it's like I always get pain. I get pain in my left shoulder. And then I find that like, I feel like my desk isn't long enough, like long, like that way long, because like I can't fit my laptop on it without the iPad next to it instead of kind of like in front of it. And I just get very uncomfortable. On that note, good love you and leave you. Goodbye. Have a good week.